Hello, I'm Shawn Kent Hayashi. Do you have a puppy or a dog that's whining, perhaps behind a closed door? Or maybe an 8-week-old, 10-week-old, 12-week-old puppy who's whining, crying when it first arrives at your home? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do in these situations.
My puppy is crying in the playpen. What do I do about this? What do I do when my 8-week-old, 10-week-old, 12-week-old puppy is crying, barking like this in a playpen? Fellini's sister, Emma, left just a little bit ago. And as a result, Fellini is trying to get me to let him out of the playpen so that he can play with the other dogs. And he is doing this, barking, crying, whining. I advise that you never pick a puppy up out of a playpen if it is whining or crying. Why? Because you are rewarding that behavior when you do. Instead, one option is to just sit down next to the playpen and let the puppy whine and cry to see that that does not influence you. So this is not the way the puppy is going to get my attention. I can use a water bottle, like this kind of water bottle. And the minute I pick up the water bottle, notice he gets quiet. Why? Because he's seen the water bottle be used before. Yes, quiet, Fellini. So sometimes just seeing the water bottle can be enough of a deterrent for a dog that's learned that, hey, I don't really want to be squirted with the water. Right, we want to recognize dogs are going to do what they get rewarded for. Your cuddles, you picking the puppy up and playing, you feeding the dog, you giving the dog treats. Those are all rewards. So once he's calm and relaxed, that's when I'm going to open the gate and let him out to play. But he's got to be calm and relaxed. So this water bottle on a spray is one tool that I can use to get a puppy's attention to be calm and relaxed. Yes, quiet. Yes, quiet. So you've got to be quiet, yes, quiet, before you get out of the playpen. Another tool that we use in our training work with dogs is this paw behave. I have other videos that explain how to use it.
For example, this video, stop bad behavior, barking and jumping fast. This video on my channel, I will link to the end of the video you're watching now so that you're able to watch this one as a follow-up. But the concept here is that it will, using this top, it will emit a sound that the dog hears. And when they hear that sound, they realize, in essence, it's saying, no, I don't like that behavior. So I have not even had to use this with Fellini. He saw me get it, and he knows that we've used it in training, not with him, but with other dogs before. So now that he's calm and relaxed, I can open up the gate and say, yes, quiet. Yes, quiet. Fellini happens to have a toy that Dante brought with him. Yes, Fellini. Oh, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah. Good job, Fellini. Good job. Yes, quiet. Yes, quiet. Now, when a dog talks to me, like making the little noises, that's just cute communication. But if a dog is barking, whining, or crying, please don't let that dog out of the playpen. He just wants to be in my lap right now, and I'm trying to keep him in the screen so that you can see him. But here, he's going to come and play with Poppy. You want to come play with Poppy? Yeah? Or you want to just keep coming and playing with me? Oh my goodness, he just keeps jumping up on me. He's so happy to see me. Now, that's another thing that you could say, hey, I don't want him to do that. I want him to come and sit in front of me. And so we could put him in a sit, and now he gets love and attention when he's in the sit. Or if you say, oh, no, I love when my dog comes and jumps in my lap like that, I can bring him in my lap and give him love and attention. But these pets, this attention, this is a treat. This is a reward. please be very careful about what you are rewarding with your 8, 10, 12-week-old puppy, because that's the behavior you're going to get lots more of. Now, there is one caveat that I want to mention. If I have a puppy in an airline carrier next to me in bed at night, and I hear some squeaking or whining, I'm going to take the puppy and put it on a potty pad in my own bathroom. So it's the middle of the night, let's say. It's not at the moment, but if it were, and he were sleeping in a carrier next to me, I could just bring it right in here, let him do his business, and then we would go back to bed with him in the carrier. If he were to start crying then, again in the carrier, after that, I would let him cry. I'm sitting next to him, I'm laying next to him, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, but I'm explaining to him, quiet, it's time to go to sleep. Sitting in a puppy playpen with a young puppy is a very good thing to do. So if you've got an 8-week-old, 10-week-old, 12-week-old puppy, you want to play with it? Play with it in the puppy playpen. If you are able to keep your eyes on your puppy and you're right there present with it, then it might be able to be out in your living room or kitchen, wherever you are. But make sure you've got your eye on what your puppy's up to, what it's playing with. These are some tips on how to deal with an 8-week-old puppy when it first comes home and isn't so sure that it wants to be alone. As I said, Emma just left today, and this is going to be the first time that Emma is without another dog around. So it is going to take a little bit of time. There's going to be a transition going from my puppy playpen with lots of other dogs around to your home being the only dog alone in the puppy playpen. Please be prepared. Please remember, dogs need structure and boundaries, then training, discipline, and then love and affection. So this kind of play that he's getting right now is love and affection. And this comes after the reinforcement of structure. Yeah, structure, like a playpen. And training. He's already had 2 training sessions today where he's doing his basic routine beautifully. If you would like to see our basic routine that we do with all of our puppies, starting at 6 weeks old, check out this playlist. How to train a new puppy from 8 to 16 weeks. If you would like to see this very puppy, Fellini, and his sister Emma doing their training routine, check out this video, 11-week-old SVCC Schnauzer puppies. So we're getting a little playtime that becomes a treat, a reward. Yes, calm. Yes, quiet, Fellini. Yes, quiet. Ooh, belly rubs for Fellini. Yes. Yes, and lots of toys to play with. Lots of toys to play with, Fellini. Okay, you can come get in my lap again. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. So cute. Do you have a dog that's sitting behind a closed door who's not behaving very well? Maybe the dog is scratching on the door or whining and crying, and you want to solve that problem? This video is going to show you exactly what to do to get your dogs to behave well in a playpen or behind a closed door. So watch this video next, and you will see exactly what to do to keep the momentum going and to continue your training